that they see some children playing on the second floor. But, wanna know something? The building doesn't have a second floor anymore.
Nakita ka na, kuya? May nakita ka na po dito?
Mayroon na po, marami na po.
His stories made my hair go up. You see it? Yeah. It's up. I don't want to go in anymore. One of our purposes here, besides showing you the historical things, the museums, is to bring you to the most haunted places. Ooh, like you might see Scrappy doing a lot. Yes, as the sun sets, we are sitting on Donald Trump's favorite place to live in. The wall? Yes. Build a wall! As the sun sets to the valley, all of the people here will flee. We will bring you to the most haunted places. And you might see a spoopy ghost. Or the ghost of Black Trampa. Our first stop is Cuartel de Santa Lucia, also known as Breakup Park. It's known as Breakup Park because a lot of couples are known to break up here, and their negative emotions attracts paranormal activity. When the paranormal activity is attracted to negative emotions, it stays there. So now this place is haunted. Allegedly, a spirit of an old guard was also said to remain. So basically, the guard is in there. You wanna say hi to the guard? Nope. Okay, bye. And he's still guarding the place right now. We are now inside, and it feels a real heavy. Really. And you see the moon over there? It's really big and it looks scary. And it's yellow. It's really a heavy feeling here. I don't feel comfortable. How about you, Marco? I don't either. Behind us is the suicide tree. So you might be wondering why it's called the suicide tree. Well, it's because a student allegedly jumped off that balcony over there and took her own life. So that's why it's called the suicide tree. Evil tree. Okay. People have also said to see fairies and castles up in the tree. Castles. And other people also said they saw capre, which is a kind of Filipino mythical creature that stays up in trees. It's very tall, and they live in the trees. Is this the Lorax? I speak for the trees. I don't really feel anything about this tree. What about you, Marco? It feels like a tree that has been touched by the Lorax. This is the place where Dr. Rizal was imprisoned. This is the place right behind us, Fort Santiago, right? Fort Santiago. Santiago. Also, did you know that Japan made this as a torture chamber in World War II? Yes, it was a torture chamber. Torture chamber? Yeah, they tortured everyone. Yeah, in World War II, they tortured everyone, and some say at night they hear people screaming here. And footprints now from Jose Rizal's cell where he was imprisoned. They also see 3 guards with their old uniforms inside there patrolling the area. And if they see anybody there, some people say they don't come back out. Oh. I don't want to go in anymore. We're now gonna get our car. Steven the Beast is already complaining.
Don't call me that!
Call him that. Anyways, but walking around the whole Intramuros is a good exercise. My baby fats are actually starting to disappear.
Your baby fats are always there. They'll be with you forever. Behind us is the Palacio del Gobernador.
Woo!
And there's a hoax ghost story, which means it's not true. Sorry, honey, not today. So a guard allegedly said that there's a portal inside the building going to Mexico. That sounds like a sweet trip.
Oh, we get to go to America or Canada. We can go to all of Europe.
Why Europe? We're not connected to Europe.
Well, we can ride a boat.
That's a long boat ride. Anyway, but people don't believe him, and paranormal say it's just a hoax, just to get out of the duties, so he doesn't have to protect the place because he's a coward.
He's a sissy.
Hey guys, behind me is the Manila Cathedral, and it basically looks like Manila's version of the Notre Dame, the one that burned down, yes. So anyway, just because this is a haunted tour, there are ghost stories here too. People said that they found ghosts of the headless priests and headless nuns, and they also reported some strange offerings like a fetus. Weird. Anyway, there's also another superstition here. They said that if you get married here, you and your partner will break up. But my mom and dad got married here, and they still love each other. We are now at the San Agustin Church, and it's right behind us, but you might not see it because it's really dark. Okay, the story of this church is that it's actually one of the oldest here in the Philippines, and it was the only building that wasn't destroyed during the bombing of Manila in World War II. So it's because an influential Filipino asked the Americans to leave this place untouched. Also, it's said to be haunted.
Because there's a crypt inside. Well, the crypt is very scary. If you don't know what a crypt is, you will know when she says it.
Okay, a crypt is an underground chamber in the church with religious artifacts, coffins, and sarcophagi.
Yeah, that's what it's called. We are now in the car. It's starting to get a bit, scary because of the haunted places. We're thinking about it. And what of them? Let's just say they're all scary. Anyways, we are gonna go to our next destination, another haunted place.
Manila Bulletin.
Yeah, let's just go.
Okay guys, we are now at our next destination, the Manila Bulletin. So the Manila Bulletin is just a newspaper printing company, but it used to be an old church of the Recollects. So some of the staff say that they sometimes hear someone typing on the keyboard even though no one is there. Some workers also said that they saw a child running and playing in the halls. Okay guys, we are back at our Tito's school, and apparently it's haunted. So the reason why is because it used to be a hospital, and they would bring wounded soldiers and normal civilians here during World War II. And what did they see?
They saw like medical people running around carrying medicines, injections for their patients.
we are at the Baluarte de Dilao, and this place also has a history like all the other haunted places. Like for example, all these cannons are there because before they used to guard the ghetto where the Chinese lived, that's right outside. So just in case the Chinese tried to revolt, the Spaniards could just shoot them with cannons. And when the Japanese occupied the Philippines, this place basically became a dumping site for dead bodies of men, women, and babies. So a lot of people have seen their last moments here. Now here the Aduana building. So this thing is also haunted once again. So this thing has actually been broken and rebuilt over and over and over again. So some people have seen stuff like the Grim Reaper, white ladies, some hunchbacks, some children with horns playing around the area. And also another thing. So Intramuros apparently has this ghost tour. And some who have joined the tour said that they see some children playing on the second floor. But, wanna know something? The building doesn't have a second floor anymore. It's also called the Interdential Ruins. And the place is said to still attract tragedy, so the roads around here have accidents often, and we're on the road beside it. I want to go back in the car. No, please. Okay. Also, they said that there are portals here to the other side.
What does
if
that
you know
even-
what that means.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you should.
Like other side of the building or oh, that other side.
May multo po. Dito po mismo sa plaza.
Minsan dito, minsan ganun. Kasi yung mga luma na yan eh. Yung mga ganyan. Dati yan, alam niyo yung 100 piso natin.
Opo.
Eh, yung building na yan. Sa likod. Dati siyang bangko. Naging Comelec, naging maraming istorya.
May nakita ka na kuya? May nakita ka na po dito?
Mayroon na po, marami na po.
Sige ko yung kwento ka naman.
Lalo po dun sa lugar na yun, no?
Saan po? Ah, dun po. So,
Yan, dati mo yun, diba, walang ano yan.
opo, yung karang.
Opo, yan. Ayan, area rin namin yan.
Ano nakatid sa kuya?
Oo, ano lang naman yung parang white lady lang. Halos pag ano, 10 oras ng gabi, mga magwa 1 o'clock. 1 to 12, ganun. Yung mga aso dyan, alam di ba walang aso? Makikita nyo, hindi kayo lahat ng, ayun, nasa taan na yung ibabaw na yun. Hanggang hagdanan. Kala nyo walang aso yan, di ba?
Opo.
Titignan lang kayo ng aso niya pagka ano nyo dyan kayo. Titignan lang kayo dyan. Hanggang pababa. Hindi kayo gagalawin, pero yung mata niya, nakapokus sa inyo.
Multo yun?
Hindi natin alam kasi siguro parang, kasi talagang sinauna kasi maraming kababalagan dun.
Salamat.
Mga palaw ng Kastila, mga ganun. Hindi kayo maniniwala sa CR sa may CR dyan, yung luma dyan. Kasi kahit kanina niya tanong, party dyan po sa loob, papuntang Porsan. Kasi papuntang Porsan, Tiago na po yan. Yung mga sinauna kasi mga masusukal, siyempre alam nyo nung araw, wala pa na tayo alam nun eh. Yung mga ninuno. Pero talaga magpapakita talaga, lalo yung white lady dito sa may ilalim ng ano. Kung makikita nyo, gusto nyo dito, sama kayo dito sa akin.
Ayaw ko po. Konti na lang po.
Ayan, dyan o. Ayun o, tuloy nyo yung dito, ayan o. Hindi nyo yung mga lugar na yan.
Okay guys, we are here at Plaza Mexico, and the story of Plaza Mexico is that that reapers would often visit this place, and then sometimes there would be like, what do you call that? Doppelgangers that copy your exact look, and sometimes they would even copy that statue. And also they're said that sometimes there are just guards here and then suddenly they vanish into nowhere. So anyway, we'll be closing our vlog here.
If you guys don't forget, my name is Marco. This is Katrina. Savor the beast.
Come on, stop calling me that.
Anyways,
Stop freaking calling me that.
it's late. His story is made by Hair Go Up. You see it?
Yeah.
It's up. Anyways, if you like our vlog, don't forget to like, subscribe, and while you're there, click that little bell. Bye!